Trinity House is best known for the iconic lighthouses that punctuate the cliffs and shores of England and Wales. But there's far more to this historic corporation than these dramatic beacons. Trinity House is charged with the overall safety of the nation's shipping and seafarers, leading to a diverse range of activities at sea and on land.
It's an extremely dedicated team who are very proud of the history and proud of what they do. And they see safety at sea as their prime function. That's what the end game is here, to keep bodies out the water, if you like.
2014 marks the 500th anniversary of this great institution, and this film is a celebration of the vital work carried out by its staff today. The administrative headquarters of Trinity House is a stone's throw from the River Thames, on Tower Hill, central London. The grand neoclassical offices were purpose-built in the 18th century, and they overlook the Tower of London, a place that would have been well known to the corporation's Tudor founders. In 1514, Henry VIII granted a royal charter to a fraternity of mariners called the Guild of the Holy Trinity to regulate pilotage on the King's rivers. Queen Elizabeth I later added responsibility for coastal buoys and beacons. And in 1609, Trinity House built its first lighthouses here at Lowestoft in Suffolk. The Lowestoft Tower you see today was built in the 19th century, a golden age of construction of hundreds of magnificent lighthouses, as burgeoning international trade made safety at sea an economic as well as moral priority. Safe shipping remains vitally important to the UK today, with over 90% of goods coming through our ports and sea traffic at record levels.
We've got to cover everything from very large crude oil tankers coming in the English Channel, the large container ships that work around our shores, cruise liners, which is a big part of our industry now. But we also have to think about the leisure user, the chap who goes out in his yacht on a Saturday afternoon. We have to make sure that he's safe as well.
Keeping all these seafarers safe today falls to Trinity House under its remit as the General Lighthouse Authority for England, Wales, the Channel Islands and Gibraltar. There are over 60 operational lighthouses, all now automated, since the last lighthouse keeper left here, North Foreland in Kent, in 1998. There are also some 500 buoys and light vessels guarding the coastline. All are monitored 24 hours a day from Harwich in Essex, home to Trinity House's operational HQ. Backup bulbs and auxiliary power supplies mean that most lighthouse faults do not result in loss of service. And with the majority easily reached by road, it's not a problem when it comes to sending in an engineer. But for other lighthouses, that's just not an option.
Certain stations are accessible only with the helicopter. We do have boat landings at the base of lighthouses, but there would be perhaps 8 lighthouses to 10 that is helicopter-only accessibility. Without the helicopter, we can't get to the fort.
The helicopter operates from both land bases and also Trinity House's 2 major vessels, the Patricia and the Galatea. The aircraft is modified to transport underslung loads, significantly increasing the amount of equipment it can carry. Trinity House's ships have bases in Swansea in South Wales and at the operational HQ in Harwich. As well as the larger vessels, there's also the smaller Alert for fast response emergencies. Both bases are also home to Trinity House's buoy yards. The laying and maintenance of marker buoys is one of Trinity House's largest tasks. They identify dangerous sea areas such as sandbanks, rocks and wrecks. The various sizes, colours and markings communicate specific information to the mariner. Buoys are designed to be rugged. The oldest are over 70 years old, but they must still be inspected once a year for wear and tear. Today, the Galatea is in the North Sea, lifting the Class 1 North Shipwash buoy. It's 15 metres long and weighs 12 tonnes, so keeping the vessel steady is vital for safety. A task made much easier by Galatea's sophisticated dynamic positioning system.
It's got the auto heading, which keeps the heading correct, the auto sway, which keeps the sideways motion of the ship correct, and the fore and aft motion.
Given her size, the precision with which Galatea is fixed to the spot is remarkable.
It's 84.25 metres long, when she's just under 17 metres beam, with a 4 metre draft. And she's, at the moment, she's within 20 centimetres of where I set the position.
As well as a routine inspection and a jet wash, this buoy is getting a new automatic identification system, which sends its name and position to nearby shipping. Buoys can also carry equipment to collect meteorological and hydrological data, as well as lights and sound signals. Every 6 years or so, buoys are brought to land for full renovation. There's a carefully controlled program of cleaning, repairing, and repainting. The depth of paint is checked to fractions of a millimetre, ensuring a tough, even skin to protect the buoy from the harshest seas. Then it's back out to sea for the next tour of duty. Beyond its role as the General Lighthouse Authority, Trinity House engages in a wide range of other activities. There's commercial work, using excess operational capacity to service clients such as oil rigs, private ports and offshore wind farms. Further income comes from lighthouse holiday cottages and public trips on working vessels. There's also charitable work, funded by generous historical endowments and by hosting corporate events and weddings at Tower Hill.
The Corporation of Trinity House is the single largest endowed maritime charity in the United Kingdom, and we are able to donate some £4 million annually to maritime charities.
Good causes supported include the education and training of sea cadets, promotion of safety at sea, the training of deep-sea pilots, and the welfare of former mariners, some of whom face tough challenges in retirement. There are few institutions that have weathered 500 years of history. From frontline operations to technical support and charity fundraising, Trinity House approaches this epic landmark in the best of health.
It's a very ancient organisation with many traditions, many royal connections, and we have to be thankful for what's gone before us, but also look ahead so that we can change and develop in the modern times and remain a viable part of the maritime community.